And welcome back to All Over the Map. Thanks for tuning in. On this episode, we're going to play People of the World, the game created by Komrad Yuri. These locations will all have a clue and more than likely a flag. I tried my best to give every country the best spot I could find, but some countries, such as Chad, only have about 5 locations to choose from. Please enjoy. We're going to have fun with this one. I was looking up for people for like Street View and stuff and came across this game. Saw the description, saw that there's a clue, there's a flag possibly, and it's people of the world, which I love people. I love the world. I love flags. What a great game this potentially could be. Want to get into this, have some fun. And I love the world, love people, love the all the different walks of life. So this should be fun. We're going to get into this and do this as a 3-minute no-move challenge. And as always, the play-along link will be in the description below. But before I get into this, I want to just make note here that it's been a little challenging for me to get these games out on a regular basis. So you might see a game every couple of days, and that's because I'm very busy. Got a lot of stuff going on in my world, but want to make a commitment more towards the channel in the month of October upcoming. So I'm going to try to get out probably 4 to maybe 5 games each week. Might come out at random times. Going to do the games of Finland as long as there's a lot of interest like there is from Finland, a lot of Finnish viewers, games from the United States, global games, games from Europe, country profile games, and then with the World Cup upcoming, probably going into doing games of World Cup teams or countries, and probably even doing some watch-alongs at this point. Thinking about doing that. So if there's any interest in that, comment down below. Love to hear from you to anything that you want me to do, any games you want me to play, any ideas, welcome it. Any things you don't like, also would welcome that as well. Put that in the comments or send me an email at alloverthemap23@gmail.com. So let's get into this game, People of the World. Love to see what kinds of people we see here. Okay, I feel like I've been here before. This feels like a Central American football stadium, someplace the United States had to qualify. So as I say World Cup, it's interesting because we get probably a place that you play the World Cup. There's something to this. These are cell phone towers, but light standards. We got people running on the track, having a good old time, running and doing their thing. This feels like Guatemala, if I'm being honest. And we are El Salvador, so it's close. Not quite, but El Salvador is where we are. What is this guy doing? This guy is, he's got a tough task here. Grass not looking great to play on for a World Cup qualifier. But, yeah, I mean, interesting. What do we have up here? That's outside the stadium. We got people running steps. We got people running around. And we are in El Salvador. There's the clock for the game. Sponsored by Gatorade, but Gatorade's even faded on this. It's going to be a Herculean task to upkeep this football ground. So El Salvador, I'm going to guess that we are in San Salvador here. It could be other places, but this could be probably the place that we're going to be, considering the description of the game. Okay, so El Salvador, how did they do in World Cup qualifying? I kind of forget at this point. 'Cause they did play the United States. That name sounds familiar for like a stadium. Cuscatlan. Don't think this is the stadium, but maybe it's Jorge Gonzalez Stadium. Let's go for that. Why not just go there? There's probably a bunch of stadiums in this area. Okay, yeah, it is. Here it is. Cuscatlan Stadium. And if I recall, let's do this. We're going to do this. I'm going to say that this is the stadium. I think, although this says Indies, I'm not sure what that means. Is that the town? Is that the stadium? Or is it the club? Not really sure on this one. Best bet is to go here. But if it is this stadium, I know the United States did play in this in World Cup qualifying. So let's just see. I think they even drew. Okay, so it is not the stadium. It is 1.3. So it was Jorge Gonzalez Stadium. So the United States did play, and if I recall now, I think it was a 0-0 draw, to be honest with you. So interesting to talk about the World Cup when that comes up. Maybe if I say Finland, maybe if I say Norway, maybe those countries come up. We'll see. Europe. Let's see what comes next. If this is actually something that is a thing. Okay, so we got a lot of people. We've got what looks like Kazakhstan and the Chinese flag, which is interesting. I got cameras, and we got a lot of people here taking pictures, all kinds of stuff. So maybe, yeah, this is definitely China. Maybe the Kazakhstani leaders there to visit. Interesting. This is kind of like this is another thing I like to people watch. Yeah, there we are. There we are in China. So let's go to Beijing on this one. And I think we can probably find where we are here. The Palace Museum, I think we're about there. Tiananmen Square. That way, I believe, looking south. And people of the world. This is good because this is what I was looking for. Everybody's got the same hat here. I do like to people watch, whether it's at Disney World, whether it's at the beach. I like to watch different people and what they're doing. How are they going about the day? This guy might have a selfie stick here. Everybody's concerned about this kid. Is he hungry? Is he not? He's probably complaining. It's hot out. Yeah, interesting. So, on a hot day, this person's wearing a jacket. So, things that stick out to me. Okay, everybody seems like it's warm, right? And this person's looking like they're all bundled up and cold. Wonder why. Anyway, interesting things I think about. The cars, the people of the world. So let's go there. Beijing. China's where we were. Missed this one by 690 yards, but nonetheless got this one right. So pretty, I think that was pretty easy. People of the world, we've got here Mr. Winfried Schoenbach. And what is he looking at? I guess I could use his picture, right? He's pointing that way, find all over the map. And he's looking at Dem Deutscher Wolke, German. Okay, so the German march I'm not sure. Where would this be? I'm not really sure, folks. But let's go to Berlin, Germany. I think that's where we are. Let's go for it. Interesting. We've got Shown back. Well, Shown's good. Reichstag's Gebäude. Maybe that's where we are. Let's go for that. And that's where we were. The Reichstag Gebäude is where we were in Berlin, Germany. 20 yards, 5,000 points. Platz der Republik. Vast grassy square by the Reichstag. And yeah, I knew that's where we were just because, the Reichstag. I think that back, anyway, look at this. So what's interesting is the Brandenburg Gate's got Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks. The influence of American culture in the world can be a good thing, can also be an odd thing to find. The Reichstag, the Bundestag, you got the Starbucks and the Dunkin' Donuts near the Brandenburg Gate. So, interesting. 5,000 points on that one. And let's see the people first. Because, you can find Americans by their big white New Balance type shoes, dad shoes, hats, baseball caps, polo shirts, shorts. Yeah. So This one, we are in no, we are not in Argentina. I was about to say we're in Argentina. We are in, is this Guatemala? City, Guatemala. Toyota. Looks like, what's that? The Wizard of Oz. Dorothy, right? She lost her shoes or whatever there. Okay, taxi. Yeah, I'm going to have to go for Guatemala City on this one. I think that's a Guatemalan flag, right? This guy's interesting. A bald fellow dressed like this. Security, maybe? That's the other thing. I like to guess sometimes what people do. This guy's obviously selling drinks or popcorn. Um, yeah, maybe that's a security guy, right? So that's the other thing I like to do. People watch. All right, so we got something here. We got, what does it say? Something, something. But I'm going to say this is Guatemala City, Guatemala at the minute and 23 seconds to go. I go right here. Zone. Plaza de la Constitution. Looking south, so maybe we're there. Let's go for that. And that's where we were. The Palacio Nacional de la Cultura and the Plaza de la Constitucion, the prominent town square dating to 1776. And by the way, you can get a Pizza Hut there. You get your Pizza Hut. So interesting American culture throughout the world, showing up in Guatemala City. So we've got a couple Central American rounds here. So that's pretty cool. And we get off to the fifth and final round. And we got Anwar Mohammed. So okay, so I'm thinking we're well, we get some people. The people are here. I'm thinking we are in Egypt, right? But museums and exhibits could be in another spot because this almost looks like the Washington Monument of sorts there. You got Anwar Mohammed. Hieroglyphics. That's probably Anwar's shoes. Not sure what that is there, but I'm going to guess. This looks like marble and stuff here, maybe. I'm going to guess that we're in a museum in Cairo, Egypt. Just that's a hunch. I'm going to stick with it. The pyramids of Giza are around here somewhere. Where are they? Pyramid of the real pyramid, the Black Pyramid. The Mall of Egypt. The Grand Egyptian Museum stands out to me as this could be a place where this is located. I'm going to go with this. I don't know what else to. That's my educated guess of the day is this. The Cairo Pyramids Stegenberger Hotel. So this seems like a place that this would be. So let's go for it. Let's hope that we've got it. If it does, that's great. If not, that's all right too. And we were in the right country, just the wrong spot. We were 423 miles away, south of Aswan. Or no, we were in Aswan. Aswan, Egypt, at the Nubian Museum on the Nile River. So that's another one. We haven't had too many rounds near the Nile. So this is pretty cool. This game got outside the typical places we play in this game, or come across, I should say, in this game. So I love this game. It was fun. People of the world. We were from Egypt. We had Central America, Germany, and China. So good game. 22,954. Not bad. If you like this game, comment down below. I'd love to hear from you on this. But yeah, this was a fun one. Really enjoyed this. Went from the Reichstag to Beijing to the interesting football ground in El Salvador to the what I thought was near the pyramids of Giza. We were actually in Aswan, Egypt. So fun game. Hit the like button. Share this with your friends. Want to grow the channel. Get to 2,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. With that said, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, cheers.